Hello there, geometry fans. I know you're excited. This is your Unit 6 test. Try to contain your emotions and just remember to remain calm. I know you're excited to listen to this, but let's be honest. I'm helping you out here. We'll make the most of it, and I'll take good care of you. We are going to do the odds only, and I've already highlighted. I've already done a bunch of work on this. It should go a little bit quicker. Any problems, excuse me, that I do not make you do, simply type in 1978 on the Edulastic. All right? Just simply type in 1978 and we'll make sure you're not counted incorrect. So, without further ado, here's number one. All right, we got the ratio for the sides of a triangle are 2, 6, and 7. So we know we want to set this up as 2x plus 6x plus 7x. It says if the perimeter of the triangle is 195, what is the length of the longest side? Okay, so the longest side would be the one with the 7 on it. So solve this for x, and then plug it back in right here times 7, and that will tell you how long the longest side of this triangle really is. Okay, number 3, we want to find the scale factor from B to A. So B would go on top of the fraction, and I kind of already organized. You just have to pick one set of sides. You don't have to do all 3. So just choose one set of sides that correspond and reduce the fraction. Okay, you put the B figure to the A figure. On number 5, we want to find out the perimeter of this triangle. Okay, we know the ratio is 5 to 6, so you set up a proportion like I've got here. X is actually the perimeter of this triangle, 42. If you're wondering how I got that, I added all 3 of these sides up. The distance around this one's 42. So we cross multiply and solve for x, which will be the perimeter of that other triangle. Moving on to number 7, we just want to find a value of x. Again, you're setting up a proportion, remember? So this fraction is equal to this fraction, okay? And I've already highlighted corresponding sides for you. All right, so set it up, cross multiply, and solve. Remember, when you cross multiply, though, you got to multiply by both terms, okay? Just like the distributive property. Okay, moving on to the next page, number 9. All right, we need to set up a proportion. I, again, have highlighted corresponding parts, okay? So we're going FGH over KJH. So this triangle goes on top, this one goes on the bottom. Okay, so set it up, solve for x, but they want FH. They want to know how long this side is. So once you know what x is, plug him in right there. So it's 4 times, whatever the number is, minus 25. And that'll give you the distance of FH. Number 11, we're talking about triangle similarity. So you got to choose whether it's angle, angle, side, 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 angle, side, or not similar. All right. These lines are parallel, which make like alternate interior angles, which are equal. Then anytime we have intersecting lines, they make vertical angles. Which of these could that be? Okay, on to the next page. Let me scroll up here. Same thing in 13 as we just did in 11. Again, your choices are here. I've helped you out a little bit. When you're checking sides, you got to check the ratios. Both sides have to have the same ratio. If they don't, then it's going to be not similar. Same way for 15. I've color coordinated your corresponding sides. Smallest with smallest, middle with middle, middle with middle. No, largest. Yeah, largest with large, middle with middle. They all need to have the same ratio. Number 17. This one's a little tricky, so I kind of just got started for you here with it. So here's the triangle PQR. They want to know which of these four are similar to this one. Okay? So what you have to do is, I did A for you. Now A is not the one that is similar to PQR, because watch. I took 12 over 18 and 15 over 21, and I reduced each fraction. Look, I did not get the same fraction. So that's what you're looking to do with B, C, and D, and find the triangle where the scale factors are both the same. That's what you're going to do for 17. All right. Just a few more to go here. We're going to solve for x in number 19. So zoom in there a little bit. Remember, you're going to make a proportion. So blank is, this fraction is equal to that fraction. Okay, just like we worked on in class, you got x and 20. 30, I subtracted these two to get 30 from here to here. Okay, so it's real basic, just like we did on the homework a whole bunch. So, and you're just solving for x too. Same way with 21, we are just solving for x. Okay, so set up your proportion. You got 10, 22, 3x plus 1, 7x minus 1. All right, set that up. All right, just like we did in class. Okay? If you're not sure, you can ask. 23, the triangles are similar. We're solving for x again. Excuse me. So just choose if you're going to go. I just take little shape over big shape. All right, to set up your proportions. Okay. And lastly, number 25. We're solving for x. You have 8 and 4, x plus 3. This part here would be x minus 4. Since the whole thing's x, you subtract this part, which is 4. So that's what this guy here is. Okay? Set up your proportion and solve. Again, if you have questions, make sure you ask. Take your time. Show your work. I'm sure I'll remind you of that in person. So have a great day. God bless.